There have been some reports about the US ship, Warship, is getting closer to the borders of Iran. Netanyahu sent some message to Iran. Nothing is getting better out there, and it seems like it's going to get even worse and worse. But let's see what Fox News have to say about that.
And Iran intensifying its crackdown on nationwide unrest. Internet monitors report that the digital blackout is getting even darker and connection is increasingly unstable and reportedly going to last quite a while. Trey Yingst has the latest from Tel Aviv. Hi, Trey.
Dana, good morning. As regional tension grows with Iran, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has issued a new warning for the Islamic Republic.
If Iran makes a mistake and attacks us, we will act with a force that Iran has not yet experienced. No one can predict what the future holds for Iran, but one thing is clear. Whatever happens, Iran will not return to what it was.
One thing is sure about Israel and Iran is that if Iran will decide to attack, and based on previous experience and previous things that happened with Iran and Israel, so Iran is not standing any chance, but hopefully Iran will not do anything. I hope the regime will change out there for the people to be free, really free, and to go back to the good days that they used to have before the regime took over.
The remarks come as Israel's chief of staff indicated the IDF is prepared to employ unprecedented firepower against Iran in the event of another war. The chief of staff noted that many lessons were learned during the 12-day war last summer that already are being implemented. Reports indicate Israel communicated to the Americans it could absorb 700 Iranian ballistic missiles if it meant regime change in the aftermath of Iran's crackdown on protesters. Open source tracking data indicates more American military assets, including fighter jets, have arrived in recent days to neighboring countries like Jordan. Inside Iran, limited protests are ongoing, but sources speaking with Fox News say the regime is doing everything possible to keep people inside, implementing the equivalent of martial law. It doesn't stop there. We've learned that the IRGC is patrolling in Tehran while playing war anthems on large speakers. Some Iranian civilians have been able to leave on commercial flights and through border crossings to neighboring Turkey.
I was forced to leave because our work relies heavily on the internet.
People are suffering in Iran, suffering, and the regime is taking out people who are protesting against that regime. And nobody's speaking about that. I didn't see any protests outside of Iran protesting against the regime and trying to protect the true Persian people. I didn't see it yet. And this is just makes me sad because those people are going through so much suffering out there, so much.
The internet was cut for a week and we could not use it at all. Even phone lines were down. When you tried to make a call inside Iran, it was not possible. Conditions have become difficult. People outside the country have no contact whatsoever with those inside Iran.